Welcome to Mabel Daily English.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mabel Daily English. I am Mabel.
And I am David. Hi, everyone.
David, tell everyone what happened yesterday.
Oh, no. Do I have to?
Yes, you do. Tell them.
Okay, so yesterday I was talking to my friend in English, and I said, I goed to the supermarket.
Goad.
She looked at me. She said, David, what is goed? And I wanted to disappear.
Okay, but this is actually very normal. Very, very normal.
Is it? Because I felt so embarrassed.
Yes, and today we are going to fix this completely.
How?
8 verbs, the 8 most common action verbs in English. We use them every single day.
Like go?
Like go, and come, and make, and eat, and drink, and more.
Oh, these are the verbs I use all the time.
Exactly. And in English, these verbs do not follow the normal rule. They do not add ed in the past tense. They change completely.
They change completely? That sounds scary.
It is not scary. Each one has one past tense form. You learn it once, you use it forever.
Okay, I am ready. No more goed.
No more goad. But first, if this channel helps you learn English, please give this video a like and subscribe to Mabel Daily English for more lessons just like this one.
It really helps us. Thank you so much.
Okay, let us start. 8 verbs, present tense and past tense. Let us go.
Wait, can I say let us go, or is it let us went?
Let us go is perfect, David. Let us go is present tense. Now, let us really go. Okay, David, quick question. How do you make the past tense in English?
You add ed, like walk becomes walked?
Perfect, yes. Most verbs add ed. Walk, walked. Cook, cooked. Talk, talked. Easy.
Right. So why does go become goed, not work?
Because go is special. Some verbs in English refuse to follow the rule. They change completely in the past tense. We call them irregular verbs.
Irregular. That means no rule?
No rule. Each one has its own past tense form. You just have to learn it. But here is the good news.
What?
Well, today's 8 verbs, you already use them every day. You know the present tense. You just need to add the past tense. 1 new word per verb. That is all.
Oh, just 8 new words total. That is not bad at all.
That is it. Okay, pair 1. Movement verbs. Go and come.
Go and come are a pair?
They are opposites. Go means you leave a place, you move away. I go to school, I go to work, I go to the park.
Go to school, go to work, go to the park. Leave and move somewhere new.
Now, the past tense of go, are you ready?
Go... goed? No. Gone?
Close, but no. The past tense of go is went.
Went? W-E-N-T? That looks nothing like go.
I know, completely different, but that's English for you. Yesterday, I went to the supermarket. Say it.
Yesterday, I went to the supermarket. Not goed. Went.
Excellent. Now, come. Come is the opposite of go. Go is leaving. Come is arriving. Come here. Come inside. Come to my house.
So if go is leaving, come is returning?
Exactly. And the past tense of come? Take a guess.
Came?
Yes, came. C-A-M-E. Came. You got it.
Haha, I got one right.
Now, listen. Go and come work perfectly together. I went to the coffee shop in the morning, then I came home for lunch.
Oh, went is going away, came is coming back. They're like a round trip.
A round trip. I love that. Went out, came back. A perfect pair.
Went and came. I will never forget that now.
Okay, pair 2. Hand verbs. Take and put.
Hand verbs?
Yes, both verbs are about what you do with your hands. Take means to pick something up and move it. Take your bag. Take the bus. Take a photo. Take your umbrella.
Take your bag, take the bus, take a photo. All with your hands.
Now, the past tense of take. Can you guess?
Take. Taked? No, that sounds wrong. Took?
Took. T-O-O-K. Took. Brilliant.
I guessed it.
This morning, I took my umbrella because it was raining. Try one.
Yesterday, I took the bus to work.
Perfect sentence. Now, put. Put is the opposite direction of take. Take is picking up. Put is placing down.
So take is up, put is down?
Exactly. Put the book on the table. Put your keys in your pocket. Put your phone down for 5 minutes.
Put your phone down. I need to hear that more often.
We all do. Now, David, the past tense of put. What do you think?
Putted?
Ah, here is the surprise. The past tense of put is put.
What? It does not change?
It does not change. Present tense, I put my bag here every day. Past tense, yesterday I put my bag here. Same word, same spelling, same sound.
Put is the laziest verb in English. It refuses to change.
The laziest verb. I love that. Now, error lab time. I am going to say a sentence, but I will make a mistake. You find it.
Oh, I am ready. Come on.
This morning, I putted my coffee on the desk.
Putted? No. Put does not change. This morning, I put my coffee on the desk.
Spot on. Put, not putted. Never putted. You are a natural at this.
I caught the teacher's mistake. Best feeling ever.
Take and put. Pick up and place down. A perfect pair, and one of them never changes at all.
Took and put. I will remember put forever now.
Pair 3. Making and getting. Verb number 5, make.
Make. I use this word so much.
Everyone does. Make means to create something or prepare something. Make breakfast, make coffee, make a plan, make a mistake.
Make a mistake. I make a lot of those.
And that is how you learn. Now, the past tense of make.
Make. Maked? No. Made?
Made. M-A-D-E. Made, yes.
Made. This morning I made coffee.
Beautiful. And another one?
Last night I made pasta for dinner. I put a lot of cheese on top.
Excellent. Made pasta, put cheese. 2 past tense verbs in 2 sentences. You are already using them together.
Oh, I did not even think about it. It just came out.
That is exactly what we want. Now, verb number 6, get. This one is special.
Special how?
Get has many meanings. Get can mean to receive. I get a message from my friend. Get can mean to arrive. I get home at 6. Get can mean to buy. I get coffee at the shop every morning.
One word, 3 completely different meanings?
Even more. Get can also mean to become. I get tired in the afternoon. I get hungry after lunch.
Get is doing everyone's job at once.
It is, but here's the beautiful part. The past tense is always the same. Got. G-O-T. Got.
Always got? No matter which meaning?
Always got. I got a message. I got home late, I got coffee, I got tired. One past tense, every meaning.
Oh, so I only need to remember one word, got.
Just got. Now make and get together. Tell me about yesterday evening.
Okay, yesterday evening I got home at 7. I was very hungry. I made a big sandwich. Then I got a phone call from my friend. We talked for 1 hour. After that, I got tired and went to bed.
David got home, made a sandwich, got a phone call, got tired, went to bed. 5 past tense verbs in one story.
Wow, I did not count. It just happened.
That is the goal. When you stop counting and just talk, that is real English. Last pair, pair 4. Food verbs, eat and drink.
Oh, my favorite topic.
I knew you would say that. Eat, to put food in your mouth and enjoy it. I eat breakfast at 8. I eat lunch at the office. I eat too many snacks.
I eat too many snacks. Same, Mabel, same.
The past tense of eat, guess.
Eat? Eated? No, that sounds terrible. Ate?
Ate, A-T-E, just 3 letters, 8.
Ate. Yesterday, I ate a big bowl of noodles.
Perfect. And drink, to put a liquid in your mouth. Water, coffee, tea, juice.
I drink coffee every single morning before I do anything, before I speak. Coffee first.
Coffee first. Okay, the past tense of drink.
Drink. Drank?
Drink. D-R-A-N-K. Drank, yes.
Drank. Yesterday, I drank 3 cups of coffee.
3 cups. Okay. Error Lab round 2. Ready?
Always ready.
Go. This morning, I eated eggs and drank some juice.
Eated? No. Eat is irregular. This morning, I ate eggs and drank some juice.
Brilliant. Ate, not eated. You caught it immediately.
Haha, I am getting good at this.
You really are. Okay, all 8 verbs together. Everyone listening, repeat with us. Ready?
Ready. Go.
Went,
Come.
came,
Take.
took,
Put.
put,
The easy one.
make,
Made.
get,
Got.
eat,
Ate.
drink.
Drank.
8 verbs, 8 past tense forms, 7 that change completely, and 1 put that never changes at all.
Put. My reliable friend. Always the same.
Quiz time! I say the present tense, you say the past tense. Fast. Ready?
Ready. Let us do this.
Go.
Went.
Eat.
Ate.
Come.
Came.
Put.
Put. Same.
Take.
Took.
Drink.
Drank.
Make.
Made.
Get.
Got.
8 out of 8. 0 mistakes.
Wait, did I get them all right?
Haha! Every single one. Now, super fast round, no thinking, just answer. Go.
Okay.
Go. Come. Take. Put. Make. Get. Eat. Drink.
Went, came, took, put, made, got, ate, drank.
100%. Perfect.
Wow, I cannot believe that. My brain just did it.
That is because you have been practicing the whole lesson. Your brain was working the whole time. You just did not notice.
That is actually the best way to learn, is it not? Just use it and suddenly it's there.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Okay, David. Final challenge. Are you ready?
How hard is it?
It is the hardest one, but I believe in you.
Okay, tell me.
Tell me about yesterday. A full story. Use as many of today's 8 past tense verbs as you can.
All 8?
In one story?
As many as you can. Take your time. But first, let us do a role play. I will be your friend. You see me at the coffee shop. Action.
Hey, I went to your building yesterday, but you were not there.
Oh, I got your message too late. I already came home by then. Sorry.
It is okay. I took the bus and came here instead. Did you eat lunch yet?
Not yet. I made some soup at home, but I did not drink enough water today. I got a headache.
Oh no. Put your phone down and rest later, okay?
Cut? David, did you hear what just happened?
Wait. Went, got, came, took, came again, ate, made, drink, drank, put, that is, all 8?
All 8 in a natural conversation without even trying.
I did not plan any of that. It just came out.
That is real English. Now, your story. Yesterday. Go.
Okay. Yesterday was actually a busy day. I got up early. I went to the kitchen and made eggs for breakfast. I ate everything. I drank a big cup of coffee, just one this time. Then I took my bag and went to work. After work, I came home at 7. I was so hungry. I made noodles for dinner and put a lot of chili on top. I ate the whole bowl. Then I drank a glass of water. I put my dishes in the sink and went to the sofa. And that was my day.
David, let me count. Got, went, made, ate, drank, took, went, came, made, put, ate, drank, put, went.
How many was that?
All 8 verbs, multiple times, in one story. That is incredible.
My brain surprised me today.
And everyone listening, you can do this too. Think about your yesterday. Use these 8 verbs. Tell your story in English. Before we finish, I want to say something important.
What?
If you forget the past tense, that is okay. Do not stop talking. Keep going.
Like if someone says goed instead of went?
Exactly. If you say goed, nobody will laugh at you. They will understand you. And next time, you will remember went. Every mistake moves you forward.
I said goed this morning and my friend laughed a little, but I learned went. I will never say goed again.
See, your friend helped you. That is how it works. Mistakes are not the enemy. Silence is the enemy.
Mistakes are not the enemy. Silence is the enemy. I like that.
Okay, let us review everything. Pair 1, movement verbs.
Go became went. Come became came. Went out, came back.
Pair 2, hand verbs.
Take became took, and put stayed put. Forever the same.
Forever the same. Pair 3, making and getting.
Make became made. Get became got. And got works for every meaning of get.
And pair 4, food verbs.
Eat became ate. Drink became drank. My 2 favorite verbs.
8 verbs, 8 past tense forms. You now have everything you need to talk about your day in English.
Your daily life is your English classroom. I really feel that now.
Please give this video a like if you learned something today, and subscribe to Mabel Daily English for more lessons just like this one. Share it with a friend who is learning English too.
Every share really helps us. Thank you so much.
And we have a question for you. Leave a comment below.
Yes, use any 3 of today's verbs. Went, came, took, put, made, got, ate, drank, and tell us one thing you did yesterday.
Just one sentence is perfect, or 3 or 10. We read every single comment.
We really do. We want to hear your story.
See you in the next episode. Keep practicing your English.
Bye, everyone.